Oh, and let's not forget solar. All right, gotta have some lights in there. All systems go. And there are 2 USB ports, 3 DC ports, and a few more connections that can be hardwired in or whatnot. This is just to give light for the children here, and hopefully maybe even a small fan, because in the summertime it's gonna get a little warm in here. Let's go see where this is. And here are your alligator clips for connecting to the battery that will keep charging when the sun shines and ensure that there's light everlasting. In which case, we also have this monitor that will be attached. All nice and secure, kept from elements, tucked nice and neatly under the structure. Super easy access, both inside and under. Now then, what to do about the zip line? It was originally set up, and yeah, we're gonna make use of it, but it's way too steep of a decline for the kids to use. They come ripping in, and it's a short cut, so fast and quick. So we're gonna change that up and make it work better. For starters, this is all right, works and worked, but it's actually not good for the tree, because what you're doing is, in doing that, you can see how it's pinching the bark around the tree. That is basically choking the thing, and it'll eventually die. The way the American Indians, I was told, used to fell trees would be to cut a strip of bark all the way around, and that would essentially kill the tree. And then a year or two later, it would basically be, the integrity would be totally compromised, and who knows how they pulled it down. They would pull it or break it. Much simpler than sawing through it. So that was the old school method. This is the outer bark, and it's dead, not alive, but just behind it is another part of the bark called the phloem. The next layer would be the cambium layer, and that's basically how the tree gets its nutrients and shunts it back and forth to the top leaves down to the roots beneath. And then there's the sapwood that's under there, and finally the heartwood. And yeah, let's see what we're gonna do about this. And before you continue, after you've disengaged the system, then you wanna remove the old screws that were holding in the strap. And you don't want arborists to come along in 100 years and suddenly counter this with the chainsaw. As you can see, this is how much it's been choking the trees. Yeah, they've survived for now. You can't see any indication of problems having been made because of that yet, because Midas redwoods are extremely robust, albeit very shallow roots. So, for the zip line, you got options. You have to wrap around like it was, or a big fat eye hook set deep within a tree, but that's got to be substantial for sure. Here's the alternative. To keep from choking the tree, you simply put some braces at certain points around the trunk so that it only pinches a small section. Those are 8-inch long 2x4 pieces. Redwood is as well. I want to go with the same tree brand, and it doesn't pinch as much. As you can see, you can let the tree breathe and breathe easy, that your system is secure. Zip line. There's the stopper. A nice substantial spring to catch you. All hooked up. Nice and tight. Tight at the slack. Which is nice and wrapped. And in the better way, that doesn't choke the tree. These are the pinch points, and it leaves enough room underneath for it to breathe. That keeps it in place when you take it down, then it doesn't totally fall apart. All right, that's nice. Let's go look at the other end. Got the quadruple wrap going around. This way it doesn't pinch with just one wrap around the line, so it's supported in multiple places. These two are set so that it doesn't choke the tree. Nice and tight. Don't want to have any loose ends. Wrapped around. And here's where we have it tightened with these nuts. Every other one holds the next wire, holds the next wire, holds the next wire, so that it is super secure. And then it's just tied up there. And here's your loose end with about 50 feet more of line to eventually string up to different trees all over the property. As they grow, you know, not bad. It's a good run. Looks like the new tenants have already moved in comfortably. Let's go upstairs, shall we? And it looks like my job is done. You're welcome. Enjoy, everybody. Oh, and look what the kids drew for me on their outdoor chalkboard, all framed in nicely. Very cool. Yeah, even drew a depiction of their new fort. Love it, I think, of course. Oh, Thomas. I have a new nickname, or way to spell my name. Never tried it that way. And actually, I feel like that might suit me.